All right, so this is the second part of learning John Frusciante's The Past Recedes. In the first video, I covered the verse and the chorus and the chords and kind of how to strum the bit. And this one will deal with the solo and the harmony that goes over top of the solo. The first notes will be a little bit tricky if you don't really know how to do a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs. Start with the 10th fret with the pinky, and then play the 8th fret, hammer on with the 10th, pull off the 8th, pull off the 7th. So, like that. And the next bar goes like that. The notes after that are a little bit easier just because they are kind of single note ideas. And from here you travel down the neck. And then this is where you also do that same idea with the hammer-ons and pull-offs. And then you play that B string again. Same idea here. Same thing. Play it again. Shift up. This one's a little bit tricky. You have to either start with your index finger here or shift down right there. You probably won't have time to shift down, so what you can do is go play the 7th fret and then shift down to the 5th. And then you do the same idea, but instead at the very end of pull off, you slide down. It's not really clear if John Frusciante goes to this 3rd fret, which is your G, or your the F sharp, which is the 2nd fret. So you can choose either one. And then after that, it goes, jumps up to the 10th fret. Then you bend, a full bend, going to the E. Same idea from the E to the F sharp. Then you start with your index finger on the 7th fret. And then with your ring finger, you do what's called a pre-bend and then a release. But he kind of bends a little bit, plays a note, and then keeps bending, and then releases back down. So this is what it kind of sounds like. Sorry, that wasn't it. And then you end off with the last note. Pretty sure that last note is actually part of the harmony part. So you can transition back down to the chords. So I'll play along with the actual track, but at a slower tempo. So you can practice along with it and get an idea of what it should sound like. Cool, so if you want to learn how to do the harmony part, it's pretty simple. You just have to kind of travel higher on the fretboard. The first note is F sharp, which is your 14th fret on your E string. Same idea with the whole hammer-on and pull-offs, but the last note gets slid down to the 10th fret, like that. And then same idea, you do a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs. And then After that, you have to wait till the very end of the solo to re-enter with some bends, starting on your F sharp, which is your 14th fret. This is a half bend. So F sharp going up to the G, like that. And then from the 15th fret, you do a full bend. And then same idea with that last few notes of the main solo part, is you do a pre-bend and a release, or somewhat of a pre-bend and release. Like that. Okay, so I'll play along with the same tempo with the harmony part. Oh, messed up the last note, but it's okay. So as long as you can kind of get that, then you can practice to that. If that's too fast, what you can do is just take in chunks. So just take the first bar, just keep looping it until you kind of get it. Take the second bar, keep looping until you get it. Put the first bar and second bar together, loop that, and then just build it from there. One good thing to do is to be able to orally know what it sounds like. So being able to hum it is really good. That way you can connect what's in your inner ear into what actually needs to be played on the instrument. Gets your musicianship up too.